Hello, beautiful people! When was the last time you did something for the first time? I love this question. I'm telling you. Years ago, a friend of mine, she was the one who asked me that question, or she read it somewhere and then she gave it to me. And I love that question because that question triggers me in trying something new. So I remind myself of the question, when was the last time I tried something for the first time, or I did something for the first time? And that question has opened some great ways, some new opportunities, some great connections, some great experiences. And so that's my question to you, and put it into the comments because, you know, I love to know what you're thinking. It's not about me, it's about you, right? So when was the last time you did something for the first time? And here's the thing. We are so scared of trying something new because usually the new is out of our comfort zone. And you know what they say, the life begins at the end of your comfort zone, or magic happens at the end of your comfort zone, or change starts at the end of your comfort zone. You can spin it different ways, but the whole idea is that we are afraid of stepping out of our comfort zone, which is, by the way, normal. Even for me, in some areas of my life, I am still challenging myself to step out of my comfort zone. And so we're never done learning, we're never done growing, we're never done evolving. And so the reason why we are afraid of stepping out of our comfort zone is because we have this reptile brain, which is apparently the smallest part of our brain, which has the biggest impact in our behavior and our decisions. And the reptile brain is millions of years old, or thousands of years old. I always exaggerate a little bit. And it wants to keep us safe. So anything that is new is perceived by the reptile brain as unsafe. And in a world previously, when we were still hunting and gathering our food in the wild, and we had to be careful for the wild animals out there, the reptile brain kept us safe from not being eaten by a lion, right? Or not being chased by an elephant. So the reptile brain has a great function. Nowadays, as we are not, we don't need to be afraid of the lions anymore. We don't need to be afraid of the elephants anymore. The reptile brain is just a mechanism that wants to keep us safe and perceives everything as new, everything new as a danger to our safety. That's just in very short the explanation of the reptile brain. You can Google it and find more explanation, but for the time's sake, I just wanted to give you that perspective. Now, if we want to evolve, we have to switch the reptile brain into, let's say, a safe mode where it cannot be triggered anymore, because in our evolution and our growth, as a human race, we are dependent on our evolution and our personal growth, and therefore, outside of the comfort zone, where new things arise, where new things can occur, is where our growth is, right? In life, we can expand our life when we stretch the box and stretch the comfort zone to capture new things. And so, here's the thing. Why don't we try something new more often? Usually it has something to do with either, and correct me if I'm wrong, or put in the comments an addition to what I'm saying right now. So either we are afraid of failure, and so we don't start something new because we are afraid that we will not do it perfect and that we will fail anyway, and why bother starting it anyway, right? That's one thing. The second thing, our perfectionism is keeping us away from trying something new, is keeping us away from taking different decisions. And so the perfectionism that a lot of you are, and hello, you're not alone, are dealing with is also an obstacle in the road to trying something new. And so we have perfectionism, we have the fear of failure, and we are afraid of being perceived as a fool if we try something that's so out of place. I remember last year when I told people that I was getting my boating license, you know, for the boat on the water, the license for that. A lot of people were surprised. They were like, a friend of mine even said, you never cease to amaze me with the things you try or do. Well, I never cease to amaze me, and I like it, because I don't know why I did the boating license. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. There was no purpose to it. Just the only purpose was, that sounds fun, and why wouldn't I go for that, right? And so that's what I want to invite you to, because in trying something new, you will meet new people. Because, for instance, if you want to learn Spanish, you already say a long time, oh, I want to learn Spanish, I want to learn Spanish. Perfect. In learning Spanish, going to a class, online class or whatever, you will meet new people, and that can open new doors, right? Another benefit of trying something new is that when you try something new, for instance, I did a calligraphy course a long time ago. That was so out of my comfort zone. Like, I got comments in school that my handwriting was terrible, right? So for me, that was so much out of my comfort zone, because calligraphy is really, the letters are shaped nice, and it's really beautiful to look at, right? But I did it anyway, because when I got the skill down, the learning curve might be steep, but when I felt like, oh, I've got this down, you know, I'm doing it, it improved my confidence. I felt good about knowing a new skill. And so that in turn increases your self-esteem, your self-confidence. So that's a benefit of trying something new. So tell me and it also can bring you joy, because what I'm doing now is I'm taking singing lessons. For those of you who know me, you know I love to sing. And I can sing in tune, by the way, because I was, for years when I was younger, I was in the church choir. So I know how to sing in tune, but I just love singing. And so now I'm taking singing lessons just for the pure joy of it. So what are some of the things that you're thinking about? That would be nice if I would do it, but your gorilla on your shoulder is holding you back in trying it out. But what would be something that you could do for the first time? And what are the possible benefits that you see if you would do that? So tell me in the comments. I know you're watching this video en masse, but I also want to have a dialogue with you. So please type in comments. For the Dutch people, go to my YouTube channel on your browser, or on your mobile phone, in the browser on your mobile phone, not in the app, because when you go to the browser, you will have the translations automatically. You can click on the automatic translation, okay? So tell me in the comments, big kisses, mwah, big love, big hugs, and see you soon. Ciao, ciao.